the three-pointer by Andrew Wiggins. DeRozan passes to Scola. Back to DeRozan. Feeds to Kira. Raptors moving the ball around. And again, Toronto with the triple. Well, for a long time, Greg, the Raptors didn't have a lot of nationally broadcast games in the U.S. Seemed like a forgotten team at times, unfortunately.
Yeah, and you know what? Our playoff drop is one of the ways that ended that factor. Also, the team plays an exciting brand of basketball. They're a division winner to go along with that, so you start adding those things up, and you see why the Raptors continue to get more and more coverage nationally.
Lowry for three. Kevin Martin grabs the board. Timberwolves trailed by 5. And Rubio kicks to Wiggins. Pass to Garnett. Rubio fires the three. And the whistle blows, and it's going to be an over-the-back call here.
Yeah, over-eager right there. Left his feet too early.
Yeah, and if you're already boxed out like he was, just back up. Because if you don't, they're going to get called for the over-the-back foul every time.
New look on the floor for Minnesota. Minnesota's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Well, here comes Joseph all alone. And again, no good by Toronto. For Minnesota, they've gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start off the game. Leads him in there. Biombo, defended by Jones. He was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
And guys, for Nikola Pekovic, NBA scouts said he needed work on his shot coming in. Yet he's money from mid-range at times, especially at the charity stripe. One of the best free throw shooting bigs we have in our league.
Catching up on the changes for Toronto. Jonas Valanciunas, he's checked in for Bismack Biyombo. Scola comes in for Patrick Thompson. Steve Carroll's checked in for James Johnson. And Lowry in for Corey Joseph. So it's Minnesota now after the Raptors pick up 2. And Bielitsa kicks to Pekovic. Jones drives in. And here's the fast break. Carroll leading the way. From downtown for 3, Ross. No good on the buzzer beater. And we reach the end of the first quarter. Toronto ahead. They're
Yes, dude.
Now let's get it all in perspective. All y'all
and now the
enjoying
second quarter just getting set to start.
Y'all appointed me to bring
And a closer look here at the hustle stand for Toronto.
Well, you have to admire their intensity in the paint defensively. I mean, really contesting and even blocking shots. Definitely a factor early.
And guys, add to that the fact that they have really done a great job of attacking the ball handlers with the defensive pressure and forcing turnovers.
We can drive through the city, no doubt, but don't say my car.
Timberwolves trailed by 8. The Timberwolves knew that last season when you won, not to worry about winning. Coach Flip Saunders, it was more about growing as a team, and you know him, that's one of his specialties.
Yeah, Flip, again, is a great teacher, and so to have this young group and show the improvement they did over the course of the season was important. And really, it's mostly just about getting guys used to a system and preparing for what could be a really great
Scola out there with Damari Carroll. And Valanciunas in the pivot spot. That's the group for Toronto to start the second quarter. And out of bounds as the Raptors gain possession.
He was hanging with me all game.
Raptors leading by 9.
And, you know, as you said, with Minnesota, I think last season was just about letting the young guys grow and develop, giving them minutes. They had a really young team. The average age last season, under 25 years old. The D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been of the three-point variety.
And you need the defense to stop the bleed.
Here's Levine. Here's Pekovic. And the foul on Jonas Valanciunas. That is his first foul of the game. Anderson is checked in for Toronto. Cole close to the game for Minnesota.
Put your hands together! Right now, maybe
well, most coaches, you know, usually have
everybody's height, everybody's feeling good. That's the epitome of energy.
Use when they need it.
There's a lot of energy in this building. Yeah, when shit's going good, motherfucker, let the Warriors and Cavs beat each other by 10 on each other's floors. Know how much energy was that?
We play just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. Fast break, Toronto. Lowry. And Jones pulls it down.
Almost no chance of that shot going in.
Yeah, there were a lot of other places you could have gone with the basketball instead of forcing that shot.
And that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession.
And down the stretch, they let the young guys play through their mistakes. And I thought for the Wolves that was important. Wiggins led the league in minutes played after the All-Star break. A lot of those young Wolves logged heavy minutes and got great experience.
Valanciunas dishes to Lowry.
And I love the instant that steal was made when they were out in the open floor.
Ball pressure leading to the run out. Man, it doesn't get much nicer than that. That is sweet, sweet stuff.
Levine kicks to Violet. And again, unable to change momentum here. Toronto leading by 14. Valanciunas passes to Patterson. Valanciunas, Chang defending. Lowry dishes to Patterson. Ross for three. That's good.
A layup for him. He's just too open.
1:58 left in the second quarter. Levine kicks to Pekovic. Valanciunas is there. Baseline J on the way. Another miss by Minnesota.
Really tough for this move right now, trying anything to stop the run.
And no matter what they've tried, it just hasn't worked. I think they just got to slow it down, idle it back, and get back to the basics.
And so it's Minnesota with it, following the miss by Kyle Lowry from deep. On the basket by Jones.
You know, Dwayne Casey was once a player in Kentucky, took me and hosted me on my recruiting visit at Kentucky back in 1979. Actually got his coaching start at the school as well.
We've got 1:18 left in the first half of the game. Trying for it. And out of bounds as the Raptors gain possession. And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Towns, he's checked in for Nikola Pekovic. Garnett comes in for Gorgie Dan. And Andrew Wiggins is sub in for Violet. And it's DeRozan missing.
All the time in the world to get that one off.
And Rose got
Wiggins passes to Garnett.
Goes at 23.
Kicks it out to Rubio. Another shot. Here's Towns. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot two. Minnesota shooting their first free throw for the game.
A year ago, though, Kevin, 78% conversion rate from the free throw line. So that's a nice all-around effort.
You know, success at the line just became contagious for him. A few guys got on a roll, and it carried over to the rest of the team.
James Johnson's checked in for Terrence Ross. Now, here's DeRozan. Joseph. And the Raptors miss again. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Wiggins dishes to Garnett. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Martin, DeRozan defending. And Garnett gets it to go on the assist from Kevin Martin.
That was a nice finish to an excellent possession.
Knocked away. Back to Patterson. Pass to Joseph. He dishes it to Patterson. Kicks it to DeRozan.
Defensive foul.
Toronto shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
DeMar DeRozan.
That free throw, no good. The Raptors making a switch here.
No.
Good on the second free throw. Here is Rubio. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Pass to Martin. A three. Oh, he put it down! What a shot!
Mathematically speaking, you have
Reached the end of the first half of play. Raptors lead by 12. And we'll be back. As they begin the second half, first half wasn't even close, guys. And we'll see if there is a comeback on our hands or more of the same as we get the third quarter started.
Good game for Lowry. He's got 10 points, and he's hit the mark twice from three-point range as well.
And Clark, it's no stretch to say the more points he gives them from beyond the arc, the better off they'll be.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. So on the floor for Minnesota, Rubio and Martin manning the backcourt. Andrew Wiggins is out there with Garnett, and it's Towns in at the 5, rolling the paint. Toronto leading by 10. In the last few years, the Toronto fans have made a strong case for being the loudest in the league. And breaking all the Air Canada Center can sound like a 60,000 capacity crowd during the playoffs.
It really unreal. It gives the Raptors a huge advantage here at home. Toronto and Canada will always be hockey first, but they love their Raptors here in the North.
Martin kicks to Rubio. Makes the lead pass. Nice feed from Valanciunas. Toronto's gone past the three-point line for 13 of their shots. 6 of 13. Carroll covered by Wiggins. Lowry from outside. The long distance three is good. He's got 13.
You know, the Raptors were top 5 in attendance last season as well. I mean, fans had plenty to cheer about as the team finished with 27 home wins on the year.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on DeMar DeRozan. That is his first foul of the game. And for those of you tuning in, we're about a minute into the second half. And foul as he went up to the dunk. Good aggressive move, and he'll shoot two.
And the Raptor franchise record for home wins is 30, set back in 07. You get the feeling with the way the crowd gets into it, that record won't stand much longer.
Well, I tell you guys, when you look at this Wolves team, I mean, the outlook is really bright. A lot of young talent that's fitting together nicely. Good skill set. I think this group will be one to watch and really good going forward.
13.
And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. Out of bounds, Minnesota takes possession.
You know, that's hard to explain that way. I mean, I guess he thought he had more room than he did.
And the Timberwolves call time. The Timberwolves last year, Greg, kind of traded into the top overall pick, getting the Wiggins deal, which means 2 consecutive years of having number 1. They're beginning to put together the ingredients.
I think they have a core to ultimately be formidable when you talk about that Western Conference. And to pick up Zach LaVine in that same draft, that was a nice selection as well. And don't discount what Flip Saunders brings to the table in terms of coaching and teaching these young players.
Here's Martin. He's got 5. Wiggins passes to Town. The shot no good. Excellent feed there for Stoa.
1 for 4 from the field since halftime. Defensive foul. Getting it going here.
And the foul on Andrew Wiggins. That's his first foul. Carroll kicks to Lowry. Shoots up a 3. Good on the shot. He's got 6 in the quarter.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
So, Greg, you know, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is just not there.
And for Kyle Lowry, last season was full of milestones. First, he signs the big contract extension for 4 years. Then he earns his first ever All-Star selection. Unfortunately, didn't finish as strong with the postseason, but a terrific year.
Just barely
Wiggins left side.
He's like, that's bullshit. I was like, you can have a free throw, though.
Is because we haven't seen enough of that. He needs to become a bigger part of the offense.
And DeRozan. Here we go. Valanciunas dishes to DeRozan. Fires for 3. The shot by Lowry, no good. Timberwolves trail by 14. Rubio, the pass to Wiggins. Garnett kicks to Wiggins. And powered down.
Well, as for them being behind in this game, you certainly can't put any of it on his shoulders. He's been tremendous offensively.
Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Outside DeRozan. Free throw line jump shot, and the jumper is good. DeRozan's got 6.
I think think he shot the ball well, guys, but I don't think he shot it enough. The more shots he gets from here on out, the more they'll stretch out this lead.
Three-pointer, Wiggins, and it's Toronto with the rebound. They led by as many as 18 points. In 2 free throws coming up as he misses that momentum, drawing the whistle and out of contact.
And for Kyle Lowry, a guy who just has an unbelievable nose for the basketball, the triple-double comes natural to him now. Top 10 in the league the past 2 seasons. In his short time with the Raptors, he's already their career leader in that category.
Shabazz Muhammad's checked in for Minnesota. And it's Martin penetrating. Back to Rubio. It's stolen by Kyle Lowry. He's moving the ball around. Out of bounds. Minnesota takes possession.
Well, they could look up there on what's really a pretty basic fact.
Gorgie Daines checked in for Kevin Garnett. Rubio against Lowry. Puts it up. And the basket by Rubio. Getting back to Kyle Lowry, the reason he's always a triple-double threat, Clark, because of his great work on the glass for a guard. Tough, strong, relentless, and committed to getting rebounds.
He's got the attitude of a power forward, even though he is a point guard. That's why he's one of the best rebounding guards in the league. It's his mentality.
Rubio again. Rubio's got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, that basket went according to plan.
Yeah, nice job there, Greg. Recognizing the opportunity was there to push it, and then excellent execution.
It's stolen by DeRozan. A finish. A huge slam. The perfect end of the fast break.
How about the sharp steal? And then looks like they're ready to put the hammer down.
We've been waiting for one of these teams, Greg, to pull away. Maybe that'll be a springboard for them.
Could be. A dunk like that coming off a great defensive play has to build some momentum.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Yeah, he was one step late that time, Greg.
Now through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, and may be difficult to overcome. The Raptors out in front, leading by 14. And we've got more NBA action. And we're rolling here again with the 4th quarter. Might not come down to the wire, but you never know. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Raptors.
Fantastic.
Then I gotta go.
Saw it in the first half, and it's carried over here.
Well, it's been a super performance from beyond the arc, too. I mean, they've been raining in those threes.
Patterson is the 4 with Valanciunas in the middle. Corey Joseph is off the return draw. And DeRozan is the small forward. That's the 5 out there for the Raptors. Raptors leading by 14. Joseph dishes to Patterson. Uses the glass to pump it in. Patterson's got the first points up on the board here in the 4th for the Raptors. Here's Levine, now recovering. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Hey guys, from Zach Levine, once he finally got
like 2
last
points in
season,
exchange.
boy, did he heat up. He shot 42% over his rookie year, but 47% over the last month. And I think that gave him a lot of confidence as he's entering into year 2.
Towns, he's checked in for Gorgie Daines. Out of bounds, Minnesota takes possession.
This guy can't do.
Rubio's checked in. Timberwolves trailed by 14.
All right. Get back. Get
This
back.
is to Wiggins. Back to Rubio. He kicks to Martin. And there's the call on Carl Anthony Towns. That's his first foul. First personal foul. Guys, we have seen them with a lot of good ball movement.
Well, you like the smooth operating they're showing you here. I mean, things are clicking, and more importantly, it makes them tough to defend.
What you know about Sade? Smooth operator. But I agree with you. I think we're all seeing that right now.
Yes, indeed.
Rubio outside, and there's the feed to Martin. Tipped away. Out of bounds, Timberwolves ball as Minnesota keeps possession. And the Timberwolves making a change here. And the Timberwolves call time.
And last season, really a tale of 2 halves for the Wolves. When Ricky Rubio returned from injury, offensively, they just look so much more in sync as a team.
Some changes for Toronto. Lambo, he's checked in for Stoll. Johnson comes in for DeMar DeRozan. And Corey Joseph subbed in for Kyle Lowry. And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Flip Saunders was saying to his club. He is not pleased with the score and implored them to try to make a push right now, saying, we don't have time for it. If we can't make it bend soon, I'll have to hold the ball. Pretty blunt, Kevin. Back to you.
Well, the Wolves improved just very slightly last year in terms of wins, but quality of play on the floor, though, was visible.
The team's point differential was a lot better with Rubio in the lineup. They did have some big wins over quality teams, and Rubio's impact was certainly noticeable.
Oh, and here comes Joseph all alone. That's in coming off an assist from Johnson. And the Raptors lead by 19.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really off.
He's again, and that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points as he converts at the line.
And that's a great play on the backboard for him. I mean, it's what we expect. All his second chance points do not come by accident.
Toronto calls timeout. They're in front by 16. 1:44 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Whole new look on the floor for Minnesota. 1:44 left in the fourth quarter. Got that one up quick. Joseph's got 5 points now this quarter.
And really, I like the fact that even with the big lead, they never coasted.
To me, that's a sign of a really good team, Greg, because you should always be playing against the game and yourself. I know there's an opponent out there, but when you have a lead, it's all about continuing to execute. Do what you do and stay true to that. And I like that aggressiveness and full speed ahead kind of attack that they have.
And guys, something new for the NBA is the HGH testing that's been put in place. It's something the league hasn't had too many issues with or even accusations, but better to stamp it out early. And hard to argue that it should be in place.
And with the HGH test, it's done in every major sport. Seems like the right thing to do for the NBA. Just make sure everyone is on a level playing field, so to speak.
Yeah, I agree with that. I mean, I think the punishment will be fair. At first, positive, it's a 20-game ban. The second one, 45.
Yeah, no doubt about that one with the over-the-back call.
Yeah, it looked like he wanted to take him for a ride right there. Easy call.
Yeah, they're starting to go in the wrong direction. It's slowly becoming a problem. Fast break opportunities do not get any easier than that one off the steal.
Exactly. The defense really no chance to get back.
And that's out of bounds. Toronto will retain possession. Remains Toronto ball.
22 seconds on the shot clock. 22.
Ball's knocked loose and thrown by Jang. No good. So the Raptors will take it the other way. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. And again, no good by Toronto. Minnesota's gone ice cold from three-point land, 0-4 since the start of the final quarter. And Pekovic kicks to Zhang. Bjelica gets the three-pointer to fall.
That shot becomes effortless for him when the D is so relaxed. They got to get more intense.
The dish to Joseph from deep three-point range.
I think it's safe to say this baby's over.
Yeah, that's fairly obvious. I'd say that's a really good assumption on your part.
Lets the three fly. Joseph with the rebound. Raptors are gone 5 of 11 from the field in the fourth quarter. He feeds it to Biyama for three. Ross. And out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession. And the Timberwolves making a change here.
Tyus Jones.
And here's Jones. The pass to Levine. No good with the triple. From half court, misses there. And so Toronto takes this by a big margin. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
Well, you know it makes a big difference. I mean, you never felt this way in any doubt.
Last game with Buster. There's 3 of them.
Siamo fragili.